Hey guys, welcome to EOC Explained. We are going to go over question 33. If you guys want to go over that yourselves, pause it. Otherwise, let's get rolling. Which of these must occur during the S phase of the cell cycle so that two daughter cells can be produced during M phase? So, let's be awesome and do what awesome people do. Let's highlight. I went ahead and highlighted S phase of the cell cycle, two daughter cells, and M phase. So, let's talk about the phases first off. So it's asking us about what happens during the S phase, and then it's telling us that, during the M phase, two daughter cells are made. So they're essentially saying what has to happen in the S phase so these daughter cells can be made in the M phase. So phases, cell cycle, you guys have probably seen the whole cycle. It has a bunch of letters on it, all that good stuff. So what's the M phase? Let's talk about that first. M phase equals mitosis, right? So M phase is just dividing cells so they are exact copies. So it's kind of like toe, right? So in your toes, it's just a bunch of copies of skin cells. It's not anything special. So yeah, it just makes copies of cells. So when do you need mitosis? Well, whenever you need more cells. So let's say, bam, cut my foot, ouch, that's not good, right? I need to make more copies so I can repair that damage. So that's where mitosis would come in, right? So we're just making exact replica copies of cells. So that's what mitosis does. So again, what must occur during the S phase so that you can make exact replica copies of cells? Alright, let's look at a cell cycle. Alright, so here we go. This is a cell cycle. We're going to focus on the inside circle. We see the M phase there, and the M phase is mitosis, and then we see the S phase over in red. S is essentially the synthesis phase. So if we know what synthesis is, that'll help us get this whole thing. Let's get a few examples. This right here, this is a synthesizer. What does it do? It actually makes music. It puts music together. So this is an example of a synthesizer. What's another word that has synthesis in it? Well, how about photosynthesis, right? Photosynthesis uses light to make carbohydrates, pretty much, right? So it's making something, it's synthesizing something. So in this case, we can use that really to eliminate a couple answers, but let's look at another picture of the cell cycle, a little bit more detailed. So here we go. We can see that based on this picture, cutting me off. Based on this picture, again, mitosis, there's our daughter cells, that's what's made. We're not going to worry about either any of the G phases because we're already G's. We're going to worry about the S phase right here. So the S phase, each of the 46 chromosomes is duplicated by the cell. So again, it's the synthesis phase. In other words, the making phase, because that's what synthesizing means. It duplicates. So let's look at D. We more or less have the answer, but let's look at it anyways. D. Cell membrane is expanded. Well, no, it doesn't. That's not the point of the S phase. Not to expand anything. We can eliminate D. Not to separate anything, so we can eliminate C. Chromosomes must be joined. Don't be fooled by this because it says chromosomes, okay? So chromosomes, no. Really, we're down to A. DNA must be replicated. In the synthesis phase, DNA is replicated. It's synthesized. So that makes sense, just like we can see here. Each of the chromosomes are duplicated. That's your DNA. So DNA is duplicated. That's it. There we go. I mean, once it's duplicated, G2 is the double checking phase, and mitosis, bam, the cells are made, and you're good to go. So S phase, just remember, S equals synthesis, synthesis equals make, right? So when we look back at these wrong answers, we can see that expanded, that's not make. Separated, that's not make. And joined, that's not make. Replicated, that's a make. That means make. So that should tell us that that's the answer. Alright guys, great job. Have an awesome day.